He says, okay, excellent. I just need to make a stop on the Blessed Isle, and we'll be good.
Do you,
The Blessed Isle.
is there anything else we can do for you before you? I would offer to feed you, but I don't know.
eat.
I didn't think so.
I'd like to draw a question out.
I want to draw you.
May I draw you?
Meanwhile, Chameleon has actually already drawn him.
Yeah.
You said you were going to conquer the East for us, and
I was going to conquer these 100 kingdoms, yes.
99.
You said conquered, but then you dropped the word obliterate.
Yes.
What are you going to do with these other kingdoms exactly?
If these other kingdoms will not assimilate to rule, they will be put to the sword.
All right, is that just their leaders, or are you talking the entire kingdom?
Well, that's very dependent on what happens.
Hold on.
What's stronger?
Creation was not conquered without bloodshed.
Just gonna start drafting
True,
another letter
yes.
real quick.
Yes.
So bloodshed is necessary.
Here.
to happen.
Give those to the. Take that. Show it to every leader before you go with that.
She just reads it. What's it say?
I don't know. I haven't thought of it yet. Something to the effect of, this is what's happening.
Bow to me, bitches.
Help.
Okay, so I
Love
say,
me.
well, we could avoid
Don't get murdered.
unnecessary violence because we already have a perfectly viable source of land here as soon as we craft the
Oh,
realities.
the violence will only happen if it's necessary.
Therefore bypassing your unnecessary bit.
I'm going to go do this.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yes, thank you.
Feel free to throw my name around if it feels right.
Okay.
Flaming Shade, by the way.
I'm not very okay with this.
We know.
Do you want to... I was just going to say, do you want to spend a willpower and take a limit to suppress that? Or do you just want to roll and take some limit because you're acting against it?
Yeah, I just roll and take some limits. So I'll take one because that's what I got.
Okay.
So 3 compassion people, they don't have to worry about that because he's saying only when necessary.
Let me ask you a question, Jim. Let's pretend you're the kind of person that would give someone the shirt off your back if they're cold and you're not. Even if you are cold, who gives a shit? Let's pretend that that's the kind of person you are, and you know one person who's you know next to nothing about them except for the fact that they can carry around a really big sword, and that they're really dangerous. They say they're going to go conquer some stuff for you, and they say that if targeting.
Acquiring birds.
They say that if these people resist, then the nation is going to be put to the sword. Those words specifically.
Yes. Okay.
Like, oh, your kingdom doesn't want to assimilate to Solar rule. Well, I'm killing everyone here, and we're going to take your buildings.
So at that point, I'm at 1 break limit away.
Correct.
So just my well.
So you're
Go.
either going to roll compassion and get no successes,
Yep.
or get successes and then break. You're going to spend a willpower, suppress your compassion, and then
And
break.
so just that's why I figured the math was.
Or act out your intimacy and not have to take anything.
But this is going
Or
against
not
this virtue.
not intimacy. Well, you can act out your virtue and not have to roll,
Yeah,
right?
you can try and get them not to do that, and then you're fine.
Okay. So, Chameleon, couldn't he
Small enough
just
pieces I could just keep
eliminate
moving.
the leaders at that point, but just to stabilize the head, and we can come in with people that we want? Would that be a reasonable solution? We don't have to take out everybody.
That's definitely a solution. Is that something that you'd be able to do instead of wiping out an entire...
I mean, I can't speak to the behavior of the rest of the citizens.
Understandable.
What if you had someone who could speak to the citizens?
Are you going to leave your circle and accompany me on a bloody conquest?
Okay, first of all, no. Second of all, we're trying to get away from the bloody and the conquest part.
Okay, well, conquest doesn't happen without blood, especially if it's going to happen overnight.
Just
And
do
I'm going to need a day to get there.
do me this one thing.
What?
Go to my kingdom first. Speak with the ruler there.
Yes.
Have her try and help you.
She's mortal.
With the speaking portion.
She's mortal.
Humans can talk to other humans.
They can,
They
but
can.
not as well as I can.
Are you going to try and talk to them before
Of
you
course
try
I'm going
and
to try
stab
and
them?
talk to them first.
We
Okay.
don't have to worry about the innocents in a conquered kingdom if we save Chiaroscuro. Full of evil things.
Chiaroscuro
I'll try to
has
get away.
like 10 abyssals in it!
That's
And he's talking about conquering entire kingdoms.
Oh, when I mentioned those,
fair.
when I
Don't
mentioned
have
the
a
undead rising up and taking over parts of
They
creation.
have their own exalts?
Yeah.
Yes.
yes.
Oh, that'll be fun.
Just throwing that one out there.
He's talking about murdering a bunch of mortal. No offense. I'm sure you are the most capable, but there are like 10 abyssals there!
Exactly. He's talking about murdering a bunch of mortals.
So what are
Yeah.
what are these exalts like?
Dead. And gross.
Besides that,
Angry.
So dark reflections of solars.
Don't compare. Don't
Same
compare.
case
Don't
marks,
compare.
but they bleed.
Don't compare.
she goes. And do you happen to know how powerful these individual exalts are at this place?
We know how powerful some of the individuals are.
One of them killed all of us once.
Mm.
How is it
It's-
Don't talk about it. Do you know how much paperwork he had to do?
What are you talking
What?
about?
What?
Nothing.
Who's the most hardy out of you?
Probably this one.
Would you mind if I picked you up?
Sure.
Trusting
I
guy.
don't have anything against it, I suppose.
Pulls the sword out of the ground, puts it across his back, walks over to you, puts his hands under your armpits, and goes like this. Then puts you down.
Gucci, Gucci.
I'm just imagining you're perfectly still like they do in cartoons. When
He says, I think I can handle it.
I'm not saying that I don't think you can.
If I can't handle it, the sword will come spiraling back. Probably to you.
Yeah.
And, okay, so hypothetically, if you come and it doesn't work for whatever reason, again, not that I doubt you, you go away, but the sword comes back, and then we're all the same, trying to deal with all of the undead, and then you have a sword.
My idea
It's a
gets
pretty
us
cool
a kingdom.
sword.
100 of them.
100 kingdoms working under one banner.
And this way, we have no innocents need to be murdered.
you said defining intimacies trump,
Trump circle oaths, yes.
I would be siding with him on this.
Defining intimacy.
I would 100%
What's
be
that?
siding
The
for you.
manipulative
For
changing
sure.
moon had a good point.
What?
What's that? I simultaneously drew on 2 other defining intimacies as well as touching upon a way to
If you find it
help
necessary
Chiaroscuro.
to draw blood,
Everyone gets a swift death.
I'm sure you.
I can't argue with that. I'm sorry, guys.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about this.
If there's small enough bites, I can just keep
If you
eating.
find it necessary to do so, spare the citizenry, please.
As much as I can.
The leaders' deaths should be enough to
I'll even try to
pacify.
spare some of the army if I can. So that you don't have to build that from scratch. I've done this before. Flipped a direction. And
I think I can live comfortably with that.
Oh, I know I can.
I'm gonna have to.
So what we're gonna do is
I have 3 virtues balancing each other.
So he's going to leave and
should
go
have a
do that
primary
now.
one.
Because the majority of the circle is okay with it.
You just pick
You have to roll
Oh,
position.
do you?
Defining intimacy, man. I don't like it.
Protector can't ever
but-
be dwarfed
Yes.
by another one.
This goes towards
So
my,
if
like,
it's
defining
temperance,
intimacy, too.
you can't
I want
add
Saul to
forward
notice me.
compassion.
How, like, I'm gonna
Until
build him a
it's-
fucking kingdom.
Notice me,
Notice me.
senpai.
Yes.
Literally.
I did
And you
not
want
know
him
that.
doing
I
the
don't
name of
think
the song,
Joe
right?
Correct.
does that,
Okay.
but I like it from
Yeah.
because it makes sense.
There you
It,
go.
it does. It does.
For you!
okay. So deliberate cruelty.
Oh god.
Ah.
You're gonna get punched.
The solar will harm others without a second thought if he benefits from doing so, and has no aversion to the use of torture and terror. His manner is scathing even to allies' mockery and verbally tormenting them. Terminate. The solar actions cause harm to the major defining positive tie.
How many of those do you got?
To me?
That's for the session.
Yes.
Go. Oh God.
Jesus.
Oh my.
I do make it clear to him, like, do this in the name of the sun,
So-
please.
Okay.
I take a step back from the circle, and I point at all of you. Each and every one of you are going to allow this man to go across and this ghost to just go
Condescending.
to an entire direction, enslave them, and killing those who say no.
I mean, only
You
if you need to.
didn't say
Oh,
slave.
also, try not to make any
Shadowlands?
Shadowlands.
Yes,
I can
please.
do the opposite of that,
Awesome.
I think.
What? Awesome.
Does that still work?
Can't breathe in those.
It'll be fine.
Do your best.
You
What?
you're okay with him just killing people
If he has to, sometimes
How-
he'll have to die.
We are at war.
Yeah, how did you
with a
think
bunch
this
of
was gonna
minor
happen?
kingdoms? No, we should turn our direction to the south.
A bunch of minor kingdoms who have managed nothing. Do you know what the Bull of the North has managed to do with barbarian tribes? Barbarian tribes. We can dwarf his army and military might in a matter of hours. And
We
you're
could
saying
do-
no?
We could do that ourselves. From what I
You could also bring up how you could end the Halt and Linawan conflict that claims countless lives per year and creates many Shadowlands.
I was getting there.
Demons. And
It's
Sophia,
also
this was inevitable.
yeah.
If we now have an ally who's willing to take care of a bit of messy business for us that we
Your hands
won't
are
have to
dirty.
sully our own hands with.
Yeah.
Eventually, we're going to have to do this at some point.
Yeah. It's
Why don't we just make an oath? Just an oath. You can do that much. At least you've done it so little. Just make him target the heads of the governments.
I'm not going to shake hands with anybody about that.
You can't just
You
make
just-
people take oaths. Yes, Coffus.
You mentioned ally, and I have no idea who you are. You just offered to go and do things. Just
Go
He's
Yeah.
trustworthy. He's in
They
that.
were friends.
He was
you
in.
can't do right now.
They were friends back in the day.
He was a
This
circle
guy hasn't
mate
gone
of
to
my
Lake.
it does make sense.
He was a
for him to
circle
say
mate of my
ally.
prior incarnation.
Has anybody questioned that? He hasn't gone to Lathe?
yeah,
Me
no,
neither.
I totally understand. I'm just
Whenever
I
soldiers
know.
die, they're
Is
supposed
this
to go
guy-
away. He's still here.
Yeah, he had something keeping him here.
So-
I said I was waiting.
Yeah, he had stuff to do.
What were you waiting for specifically? Just to help somebody in the future?
Would that be so bad?
No, it doesn't bad at all.
You kind
That
of
sounds
seem like a
kinda
nice
cool.
guy now.
Yeah, he does.
Our hungry ghosts are always fucking, but like regular
Yes.
ghosts aren't always.
Correct.
Regular
okay.
ghosts are just chill. They just chill.
Okay, that's where I was kind
Some
of
of
thinking.
them, some of them are.
It's
He's
better
clearly
to-
not a
society.
hungry ghost.
All right.
In, like,
It's better to
Shadowlands.
unite the
Well,
100
Joker
kingdoms
is part
under
of
common
daily
rule, which
life.
is something that was going to happen eventually.
This
from
is something
us.
that
Once
we
I
can
dealt
do.
with this.
We can do it ourselves. Are
Why
we
isn't
not?
it done yet?
So if
Right,
we were
Solars.
if we were going to do it
I'm supposed to
ourselves,
be making shit all the time. What are you guys doing?
if we were going to
Leader,
be doing it
diplomat?
ourselves,
Hold on.
how do you
How
think
much
it
shit
was
have you
going to
made?
end?
Yeah. What did you make?
I've brokered a deal to gain us 100 kingdoms.
He has.
You did. What were you doing that entire conversation?
I'm going to go do that now.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Bye. And I'm sure that I'll survive, but if you want me to take care of him after, I will.
Sacred oaths. It's
She just kind of appreciate, but other plans.
I mean, I could do it without anybody knowing. Just saying.
Bye.
Fucking just evaporates and is gone.
He was cool.
His skeleton is also gone.
Oh, good. Made me very uncomfortable.
Good.